That big name pistol sat on my belt like a security blanket. I walked onto the line acting like I had it handled. Buzzer goes off, I press out, and it does that dead little click that makes your stomach drop. Tap rack, same thing. Now I got 20 people watching me fight a gun I paid good money for, and I can feel my face getting hot. Some guy behind me goes, "Nice." So I grab the ugly nobody pistol off the bench. No hype, no fanboy sticker. I ran the drill again. Fast and sloppy, hands sweaty, junk ammo, and it just kept eating. Clean hits. No drama, like it enjoyed humiliating me. It kept running and kept me on target when the big name gun made me stop. That's what this list is. 7 pistols that beat the big names where it counts. And the one at the end, I still don't like that it exists. Glock first? The guy behind the counter asked. Already reaching like the answer stayed the same for everybody. Yeah, of course. Safe pick. Familiar name. I expected it to carry me. He slid the Canik Mete SF over like a joke, so I racked it once, dry pressed it, and my brain did that annoying little wait. Seriously? Before my pride caught up. Next day, range day. It got mean. Sun baking the concrete, sweat slick on my palms, timer screaming, and my cover garment kept snagging like it wanted me to lose. First run was the Glock. I drove out, pressed through that wall, and the shot broke late. Low left. Not bad group, low left. Timer just robbed me, and everybody saw it low left. I had to stop, reset my grip, and eat a second of silence while the guy next to me smirked. Second run, same drill, same pace. Mete SF. The trigger broke when my finger said it did. The dot didn't jump like it was trying to escape. My splits tightened up without me fixing anything, and that pissed me off more than it should. The cheaper gun kept me moving and kept hits honest, while the safe brand forced a correction, and I still don't like how fast my opinion flipped. Wind pushed a line of dust across the concrete and right into my eyes. Everybody stayed hunched over their safe picks, like prayer, Glock, SIG, the usual. Then the PX4 Storm showed up on the bench. Big, weird, and ugly enough that 2 guys actually laughed. I laughed too, because that's what you do when you don't want to admit you're curious. We ran a simple drill that turned into a problem fast. Hands slick, eyes watering. 1 mag I dropped in the gravel. Timer barking like it was mad at me personally. I started with my trusted big name pistol. First 2 shots were fine, then the sight lifted harder than it should have. My split opened up, and the 3rd round drifted out of the A zone. Not a disaster, but it forced that little mid-string correction where you feel everyone behind you waiting for you to get good again. PX4 next. Same mess, same pace. That rotate and barrel kept the gun flatter than it had any right to be. The dot came back like it was on rails. I didn't fix my grip. I didn't slow down. The hits just stayed there. That's the part that stings. The underdog didn't just shoot nice, it exposed how much babysitting my safe pistol needed. And I still don't have a clean excuse for that. It was a bad day. Not cute bad. The kind where you show up late, your brain stays in the parking lot, and you already want to fight somebody. I brought a big name pistol because I needed a crutch. Something that just works, so I could get through the session without thinking. Didn't. First mag, everything I did wrong showed up loud. Grip a hair off, and the sights started wandering like a drunk. My timing was late, and 1 shot broke ugly, way out, enough that I stopped mid-string and had to rebuild my hands like a beginner. Second mag, same story. Every little mistake got amplified, and now I wasn't training. I was chasing damage control. That's when I got pissed and swapped to the Ruger RXM. And it didn't magically turn me into a hero. That's the part people miss. It just stopped making the day worse. Sloppy input didn't spiral. A rushed press didn't turn into 3 misses. I stayed on the drill, even while my head was still scrambled, and the hits stayed usable instead of falling apart. That's how it beat the big name. Mistake forgiveness. The fancy pistol demanded perfect. The RXM Let me be human. I didn't leave proud. I left irritated because that's a horrible thing to learn about the guns we worship. What came after that wasn't a range win. It was a carry problem I couldn't ignore. Taurus G2C sat in the console for weeks because I didn't want to admit I trusted it. That's a stupid sentence, but it's true. One night at a gas station, I got that tight feeling in the chest. Two guys drifting too close, not doing anything illegal, just doing that thing where your brain starts running math. I had my big name pistol on my belt, the safe one, the one you're supposed to feel calm with. My hand went to it and I stalled. Not because I forgot how to draw, because my brain started second guessing the whole chain. Is it seated right? Did I ride the safety? Is this going to be clean? That little half second is where people freeze and then tell themselves it was fine. Back in the truck, I was pissed at myself, so I did the embarrassing thing. I swapped to the Taurus G2C the next day and ran the same concealed draw reps until my shirt was soaked. What changed wasn't the group size, it was my head. The G2C didn't make me feel ready. It made me stop negotiating. Grip, clear, press, no stutter, no babying, no mental checks mid-draw. That's a nasty kind of win because it means my trust in the big name came with paperwork. One night I had the table lit up like a damn operating room. Rags, oil, little punches. Me playing responsible gun owner with the pistols that have reputations. I wiped down the big names first, checked screws, checked springs. Did the little rituals you do when you're scared to admit a proven gun can still let you down. Then I picked up the IWI Masada and I froze because I couldn't remember the last time I cleaned it. Not recently. I mean, I honestly couldn't place it. Dust in the rails. Dry as hell. It sat there like it didn't need me at all. That should have scared me. So I tried to make it earn that neglect. Next day, I brought it out exactly like that. No fresh oil, no quick wipe, nothing. Loaded the worst mixed ammo I had left and ran a cold start. No warm-up, no let me settle in. Just draw, press, reload, press again. I waited for the hiccup, the sluggish return, the one weird stoppage that makes you start making excuses. Nothing. It cycled like it was bored, ejected clean, kept feeding when my hands got sweaty and my grip got lazy. And that's when the ugly thought landed for real. The guns I baby might be the ones that need babysitting. The next pistol didn't just challenge that idea. It tried to embarrass me in public. CZTS2 is a terrible, practical pistol. Too big, too heavy, too much gun. The kind of thing you respect, then put back in the case and pretend you're mature. That's what I told myself. Then I spent real time with it, and it did something I didn't expect. It poisoned my standards. After a TS2 session, I picked up a big name real-world pistol that everybody calls the safe choice. First string I wasn't even missing. I was just fighting it. Longer take-up, softer break, reset that felt like stepping in mud. My splits opened up because I started overdriving the gun, trying to make it behave like the TS2, and that's the uncomfortable part. The big name pistol didn't fail. It just felt fake, like it was built around compromises I'd trained myself to accept and then call practical, like I'd been patting myself on the back for living with less. The TS2 beat the big names by doing that, by making me feel the corners we all pretend aren't corners. I still don't carry it like a normal person. It's ridiculous. But once it gets in your hands, you start wondering what else you've been calling good enough out of habit. And the last gun on this list, I hate it for a different reason. SAR9 Sport is not the gun I wanted at the top of this list. It's not sexy. It doesn't come with the approved by the internet stamp, and I sure as hell didn't buy it to make a point. The point found me anyway. Late night, kitchen table, receipts spread out like evidence. I'm looking at what I paid, what I justified, what I told myself each upgrade was worth. Big names, better reputation. You get what you pay for. That old comfort blanket. Then I looked over at the SAR9 sitting there, and the math started feeling stupid because this wasn't good for the price, and that would have been easy to dismiss. The problem was it stayed too close to guns I paid way more for. Close enough that when I ran them back to back, The target didn't separate them like it was supposed to. 2 mags each at 10 yards, same pace. My best group with the expensive gun looked damn near identical to what the SAR9 kept laying down. I kept waiting for the SAR9 to fall behind. It didn't. The expensive gun didn't embarrass the SAR9. The SAR9 embarrassed my logic. It made me stare at those receipts and realize a chunk of what I bought wasn't performance. It was permission. A logo I paid for so I wouldn't have to defend myself. I still don't like that answer. And I don't like what it says about me. Not best on paper, not most famous, just which one stayed boring when the brand stopped protecting your ego. Dirty gun, mixed ammo, rushed draws, weak hand strings, the stuff that makes people start blaming mags and blaming ammo and blaming everything except the logo they worship. And yeah, I know what you're thinking. Some of these picks feel wrong. One of them still bothers me because I keep waiting for it to lie to me the first time it matters. It hasn't yet. That's the problem. Now you tell me what big name pistol let you down. Don't give me specs. Give me the moment it embarrassed you. I'm Steve. Carry what you don't have to defend and don't let a logo make you lazy.